Good evening, viewers. It is TVB, and this is an animal I should have done for this series a long time ago because it's very iconic and it's one of my personal favorites. But I just, being late to the party like I always am. I remember almost a month ago on June 9th. I'm filming this on July 7th, so being fashionably late to the party like I always am. I decided now because June 6th, I think it was Denver Zoo that posted on their Facebook page, like, hey, it's Giraffe Day because today, the summer solstice is the longest day of the year, so just like how the giraffe has the longest neck out of any animal, right? So, yeah, tonight we talk about giraffes. You know and love these instantly recognizable African mammals, as there are 4 species of giraffes living in the great African savannas and mild deserts and woodlands, known as the northern giraffe, the southern giraffe, the reticulated giraffe, and the Maasai giraffe. Alongside elephants, lions, zebra, and plenty of other magnificent creatures, they are very popular tourist attractions in practically every national park they roam in, such as Tanzania's Serengeti. Giraffes are the tallest extant land animal on the planet. Males are generally taller than females at 18 feet or 5.5 meters tall, and even their calves are roughly 6 feet or 1.8 meters at birth and are given an unpleasant welcome into the world by dropping 5 feet or 1.5 meters out of their mother's womb, since giraffes give birth while standing up. Giraffes are so tall that their hearts weigh 25 pounds or 11 kilograms and pump all that blood throughout its neck. And they even have 7 bones on their necks, the same amount of neck bones as humans. That's a really big neck vertebrae. Another distinct feature on giraffes is their super weird yet awesome tongue. Giraffes mostly eat leaves and branches that grow high on acacia trees and other savanna trees, as their height and 21-inch or 53-centimeter tongues make them perfect for a browsing diet. Their tongues are prehensile and can maneuver their way around thorns on certain trees to reach those delicious, nutritious leaves. If you haven't already, you should hit Busch Gardens in Tampa, Florida, and take their safari ride lets you feed the giraffe so you can put a piece of lettuce to your face and have a giraffe give you a big old slobbery kiss. Believe me, it's an experience that's difficult to forget. Similar to cows, giraffes eat their food and spit it out and make cud, and only have to drink once every several days since most of their hydration is obtained through the leaves they eat. Drinking at water holes isn't easy for these tall boys, as they have to awkwardly spread their legs and bend over, which leaves them vulnerable to predators. Giraffes are not a favorite food amongst the large host of African predators like hyenas or lions, as their long legs grant them a surprisingly deadly kick. Giraffes can kick in every single direction. Their hooves are strong, sharp, and a foot or 30 centimeters long. They haven't just been known to kill attacking predators with hooves, but can straight up decapitate you like a medieval executioner. Lions will only attack a giraffe if their pride is large enough to do so and there's no other available prey, or if the giraffe is in a vulnerable position like drinking or laying down. That's why giraffes don't sleep very much. They only sleep a total of 5 to 30 minutes a day with a series of very brief naps, which they can do while standing up. 5 to 30 minutes. Geez, and I thought my college student lockdown sleep schedule was whack. While not as big as most other African herbivores, giraffes are social and travel in herds of usually less than a dozen. Every giraffe is an individual, as no 2 giraffes have the same stripe pattern, much the same way as no 2 humans have the same thumbprint. Male giraffes, or bulls, will establish dominance and fight over females with their signature necks, which is usually not that violent, as they typically end when one bull hits the other enough to make his opponents submit and run away. Giraffe herds cover great distances every day, as moving at a steady walking speed can have a giraffe travel 10 miles or 16 kilometers an hour, and that's just them walking. Giraffes have been known to gallop like horses at a speed of 35 miles or 56 kilometers per hour. Not too many fossils of giraffes' ancestors have been discovered, but enough have been discovered to know that giraffes had some pretty wacky prehistoric relatives. The ancestors of modern giraffes roamed all across Africa, Asia, and Europe 25 to 20 million years ago, and most of them did not have their signature long necks, making them look more like chunky deer than the signature leopard, moose, camel Martians we know and love them to be nowadays. One of these extinct giraffes is Cybotherium, or is Cibotherium actually, meaning Shiva's beast. Members of the Cybotherium genus roamed across Africa and into India and were roughly 2.2 meters or 6 feet tall at the shoulder and went extinct in the early Holocene epoch roughly 12,000 years ago. The iconic long neck of the modern giraffe species evolved out of necessity, as there are plenty of herbivorous mammals roaming the African savannas that eat low-growing plants like grass. So having a long neck having a neck long enough to reach the leaves on top of trees gives giraffes a huge advantage, as there's no competition to deal with for a meal. The only other extant species in the giraffe family is the okapi, a solitary herbivore with a much shorter neck that lives in the Congo rainforest. You know, when I was little, I always called okapi whale zebras for whatever reason, because of the stripes on their legs, and whales because little because logic, I guess. And finally, giraffes are at conservation status of vulnerable, as their population has dipped dramatically over the decades. Poaching is a huge problem in a lot of African countries, as a surprising amount of giraffes are killed for their tails, which are a status symbol to various tribes people in the Congo rainforest. Conservation groups like the WWF are working like dogs to ensure the safety of countless animals like giraffes, lions, elephants, and buffalo. But some defend the action of trophy hunting as a means of conservation to save these animals. I've touched base on trophy hunting a little bit in my previous animal fact videos. I will not be giving you my opinions on the practice, but many object to trophy hunting because it's cruel and drives exotic animals to extinction. However, many defend legal and regulated hunting as well, as when tourists buy permits for hunting animals like giraffes or rhinos, the money spent to funding conservation efforts and goes to funding conservation efforts and ending poaching. Namibia, for instance, has legal trophy hunting. Many endangered and vulnerable animals have bounced back greatly in the desert and savannas, as poaching is at an all-time low. Kenya, on the other hand, hunting is completely legal. Poaching over there has been rampant for years and there's no money to stop it. So now I open the floor to you. Is legal hunting of large animals like giraffes in African countries doing these beautiful creatures more harm or good? Please stay respectful and open-minded as you let me know in the comments. So there you guys have it. I gave you 7 facts about giraffes. What animals do you guys want to see me do either for the future in this series? Let me know in the comments down below, please, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and all that good stuff. My name is TVB9, and I like to consider myself a giraffe myself because I'm 6'2" and I'm taller than most people already. I remember this one girl telling me years ago in high school that Vitas, your spirit animal is a giraffe because you have such a giraffe-like stature. Hee hee hee. Alright, you guys are the best. Have a nice night.